For centuries, humanity has gazed at the red planet and wondered, could we ever live there?
Mars, dry, frozen, and lifeless. Yet, its volcanoes dwarf Everest, and its valleys stretch longer than the Grand Canyon.
But beneath that beauty hides danger. Freezing nights, thin air, deadly dust.
To survive here, we'd need protection from radiation, cold, and suffocating atmosphere.
Scientists propose ice domes, natural shields that could block cosmic rays.
By using electrolysis, oxygen could be extracted from the Martian air. That single leaf, Lev, the first spark of life on a dead world. Before humans arrive, robots will build habitats from Martian dust. Then, at last, humans will set foot, not to visit, but to stay. Survival begins with understanding. Every rock, every storm, every risk.
Solar power will be our lifeline, a drain. Mars gets half the sunlight of Earth.
But when storms rage for months, that lifeline disappears.
Backup nuclear energy could keep the colony alive through the dark.
Plants won't just feed us, Anya. They'll recycle air and water. Mars can turn against us, right? Global dust storms swallowing entire regions.
Trapped for weeks, astronauts must rely on each other to survive.
Isolation, fear, and silence, the real enemies of Mars.
Home is still visible, but a message takes 20 minutes to arrive.
Low gravity weakens muscles and bones. Daily training becomes survival. Even our blood behaves differently. Thinner atmosphere means less oxygen.
Every step to Mars starts on Earth. Being tested, simulated, refined.
Finding ice is everything. Without it, no colony can exist.
That first drop of Martian water could mean generations of life. Can we change Mars itself? Warm it, thicken its air, bring it to life? Some imagine giant mirrors reflecting sunlight to heat the poles.
Terraforming may take centuries. Changing an entire planet is no small feat.
Life could start small, engineered microbes eating rock, releasing oxygen.
Green patches could spread brassicas, transforming red dust into living soil.
The first breath of air born on another world green, a human miracle.
Generations later, Mars might not just be a base, it could be a home.
But every dream has a cost. Who decides how we reshape another world?
We can't just impose life on a barren world. It violates every ethical guideline.
Ethics won't matter if humanity dies out. We need this planet.
Perhaps life belongs everywhere, or nowhere but Earth. Mars once had rivers, lakes, maybe oceans. What happened?
It lost its magnetic field, and with it, its atmosphere. Without protection, solar wind stripped Mars bare. NASA proposes building an artificial magnet to restore Mars's air. Today, SpaceX leads the charge, turning science fiction into reality. Reusable rockets make interplanetary travel affordable. The dream begins.
Musk envisions a city of 1 million people on Mars within a century.
Factories, farms, schools, an entire world reborn. History will mark the moment life became multiplanetary.
Children born here will call Mars home, Earth just an old myth.
The first child of another world said, born under a different sky.
Will they still feel connected to the planet of their ancestors?
One day, Mars may breathe new. Blue skies, ocean, and rain.
Perhaps even birds will soar, where once only dust flew. From outpost to civilization, Mars becomes alive. Humanity reshapes planets, gods of technology.
And yet, we remain fragile, one breath away from death.
The line between survival and extinction is thinner than air.
Mars will be alone, Mike. Too far for rescue.
Mayday, we need immediate assistance. The reactor is failing.
Messages take minutes. Help takes months. Every decision here is life or death.
But every success proves no. We belong anywhere we dare to go.
Life slowly conquers red dust.
Mars no longer sleeps. It shines. 2 moons, 2 guardians, watching humanity grow. Mars becomes more than a dream. It becomes destiny.
For the first time, Mars breathes back.
The first rain in billions of years. A rebirth.
They don't remember Earth, but they remember hope.
Generations later, Martians may evolve differently.
We left to survive and tone, but also to understand who we are.
From dust we came, to the stars we return.
A journey of courage, science, and will.
Mars, no longer just a dream, but our second home.
We proved life can bloom anywhere.
Every dawn here means humanity endure.
From one world to 2, this is the story of us.